Uber, Bitcoin, self-driving cars. Combine those three together, and you have the self-owning taxi. A car that is a corporation that owns itself, pays for the car lease, the car insurance, and the gasoline from the revenues it makes, giving passengers a ride, and there's not a single human involved in that matter.
That I think central bank digital currencies were concocted in hell by Satan himself. They are incredible control by governments over everybody's bank account, and they are they're going to create a void of privacy for every individual citizen. I think they're horrible, but I think that's where they want to go.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting it more right now with Bloomberg's Sonali Basak. Sonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and When the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher tells you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten, and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now, we have Bitcoin and crypto flat. We have stocks right now up. We have Fidelity at Solana for all the U.S. brokerage companies. And that adds up for more fees for Fidelity. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And then we have quantum computing. And guys, it's all about news. We have the White House talking about investing. Even if they don't invest, it's about getting the news out. And quantum computing is that next step. And those who are part of the premium stock channel, I gave you these stocks a long time ago when they were like $5. In the NWO book, I speak about quantum computing, and then also D-Wave done plenty of videos well before anybody was talking about quantum computing, because remember, NASA, Google, all of them came together for these quantum computers. Once they turn these quantum computers on, you're not going to be able to trust your eyes and ears. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you, it's going to change everything. And remember, it's just a setup for the virtual world. They want your life to be a real-life video game. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates right now moving up. We have the dollar also slightly up. We have volume and crypto down. We have Tether and USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at $4 billion yesterday. Make sure you pull it on a daily basis during the week. And we have the Treasury working in the background to manipulate that long end. We know no one wants this long-term paper because they know the dollar's time is running out. And you even heard that from Christine Lagarde. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And we have the Fed in the House next Wednesday, and everybody's calling for a rate cut. We still have the government shut down, and we know it's just putting more and more pain on the economy. You're talking about travel, all these hotels the governments use on a daily basis. They're losing hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. But again, I don't see this government shutdown lasting past November 1st. And it would surprise me if the government is still shut down, that the Fed would still cut rates. Now, of course, the Fed has plenty of numbers. And then also, they definitely have space to cut. But it definitely would surprise me if the government is still shut down and they cut rates at that same time. Remember, this is a plan. It moves in phases. They want these rates higher for longer. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Revolut gets MiCA approval from Cyprus, preparing to roll out Crypto 2.0 with 280 tokens and zero fee staking. And we have the EU already have the foundation for regulation or to push this digital economy forward. Of course, the United States is behind on purpose. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs slightly up. Now, yesterday again, we got net outflows. But guys, just make sure you're paying attention to the inflows and outflows when it comes to these spot ETFs. But getting over into a little crypto news, we have Hyperliquid Strategies Inc. files S1 with the SEC to raise up to $1 billion for a potential hike token purchase. And again, this won't end well. But remember, they're just selling the narrative. All this leverage out here eventually is going to get pulled, and all the control will land in the central bank's hands. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Osprey Funds files an S1 for Solana ETF. Also, we have T. Rowe Price files for an actively managed crypto ETF. Now remember, guys, these ETFs, like Larry Fink stated, are just the gateway to tokenization. Once the government opens, the SEC is going to get back steamrolling. Like I stated, second quarter of next year, when I see all this starts to get approved. And don't forget what Scott Bessent stated, that the corporations advise them that when it comes to all this AI and technology, they're going to be flipping the switch in the second quarter of next year. And then we know we're going to steamroll into 2028, 2029. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Google unveiled Quantum Echoes, a new algorithm said to be 13,000 times faster than the classical ones, paving the way for advances in AI and science. And guys, are you hearing that? Like I just stated about the quantum computer, it is 13,000 times faster. That is amazing. And like I stated, you're not going to be able to trust the eyes and ears. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Ledger launches a next-gen nano device and wallet app to strengthen digital asset and identity security in the AI era. And we know privacy is going to be the new gold, but the only person that's going to strengthen your identity security and any type of security is going to be you. It's all about education. If you're not educated, you're definitely going to fall victim. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Polymarket now supports BNB deposits and withdrawals on its platform. Also, we have Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong said the company is building a private transactions on its base network powered by the March acquisition of privacy platform Iron Fish. And we know who's going to be used in the private transactions versus the public. We know about the private blockchains and public blockchains. The fact is, they're going to sell you that everybody's getting the same transaction, but we know that big money is going to want to stay private. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have real estate tokenization firm Proppy is putting $100 million into US expansion using blockchain and AI to streamline the industry. And guys, we know all real estate is going to be tokenized, put on blockchain. We've heard it plenty of times from Eric Trump. Those who've been with me from the beginning know how many videos I've done on tokenizing real estate. And then on top of it, remember, real estate is going to be done by 3D printing. So we know the machines, robots, and algorithms and drones now have money so they can operate this economy without a human involved. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, even down to the loan. Now we have Coinbase unveils a tool called Payments MCP for AI agents like Claude and Gemini to access crypto wallets. And Coinbase was one of the first ones already stated they had already tested AI paying each other. I know it sounds like a movie, but remember, your life is an illusion and TV is your reality. And then lastly, we have OpenAI is building an AI banker called Project Mercury to automate financial modeling with help from over 100 former Wall Street analysts. And again, guys, this whole economy is going to be ran by the AI algorithms, drones, and these machines. They don't want a human involved. And we know people are already lazy, so they're not going to fight it if they can sit at home and get free money. We saw the experiment already done doing the C word. They don't want to work. And the NWO has a place for them, and that's in the virtual world. They'll be traveling from the couch. And you don't want to be one of those people. So you definitely want to be prepared. And then also what I always tell you, get back to the creator so therefore you can start creating. Because you do not, and I mean you do not, want to fall on the wrong side of history. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing, they were still getting that free money. What are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Team save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Team save New York. From COVID 33. Part 3. King Joshua goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.